In the heart of an African village where the morning sun paints the sky in gold, the drums of celebration echoed from hut to hut. Today was no ordinary day. It was the day Efua, the pride of her father's house, would be given away in marriage. The villagers gathered in joy, for weddings were not just about two people, but about families, about unity, about community. Yet, as the air filled with music, Efua's heart was heavy. Her lips never curved into a smile. Efua sat on a low wooden stool, surrounded by her bridesmaids who adorned her with beads and gold. They laughed and teased, but she stared into the distance. No one noticed her silence, except her mother, who whispered, "Efua, my child, why do you not smile? This is your wedding day." Efua only lowered her gaze. The sound of horns filled the air. The groom, Kwame, arrived with his family, dancing, singing, and spraying money in the air. He was handsome, wealthy, and respected. The villagers cheered, children clapped, and the drummers beat louder. But still, Efua never smiled. Under the shade of the great baobab tree, the elders gathered. Libations were poured, kola nuts were broken, and prayers were said. The families exchanged drinks, and the bride price was laid out before the elders. Everyone clapped when the union was declared official. Everyone except Efua. Food flowed in abundance, palm wine was poured into calabashes, and laughter carried through the air. Women served jollof, yam, and goat meat as the drums never ceased. But in the middle of all the celebration, Efua sat silently, her food untouched. The women around her whispered, "Why does the bride never smile?" As the moon rose high, the celebrations ended, and the bride was led to her new home. Songs of joy followed her as she entered the groom's hut. The night was meant for love and laughter, but Efua's heart was heavy with fear. She sat in silence while Kwame approached her with pride. The darkness of the night hid her tears. At dawn, the village awoke to whispers. From the groom's house came no laughter, no sign of joy. Instead, the elders were summoned in haste. Kwame had stormed out, his voice thunderous. "This woman does not love me. She sits like a stone. She has brought shame upon me." Before the elders, Efua finally spoke. Her voice trembled but carried truth. "I was forced into this marriage. My heart belongs to another, but I was silenced for the sake of wealth." Gasps filled the air. Her father lowered his head in shame, for he had chosen riches over his daughter's happiness. The village grew silent. The father stepped forward, his voice heavy with sorrow. "I thought I was giving my daughter a better life. But I see now that no wealth can buy a woman's smile, nor force her heart to love." Efua's mother wept bitterly. From that day, Efua was remembered as the bride who never smiled. Her story became a warning to the village and beyond, that love cannot be bought, that a smile cannot be forced, and that when a woman's heart is silenced, her tears will one day speak louder than drums.